Hi everyone, so this video is going to be all about budget beauty buys, and I was going to do it in kind of one big video, but I've decided to do the makeup version first and then maybe I'll do like a hair care and skin care and that kind of thing in a separate video. So let me know what you think about that if you want to see my kind of best budget hair care buys, skincare buys, that kind of thing. But I thought I'd get started with makeup first because that's the interesting part, and these are all things that you can pick up in Boots or Superdrug or the supermarkets, that kind of thing, and they're all kind of budget friendly buys. So I'm going to start off first with kind of skin based products, that type of thing, because I think they're the kind of trickiest to get hold of, and I have done a video all about foundations from the drugstore and that kind of thing, so I'll link that in the description box for you. And I think I've done a kind of best of the drugstore video, but that was ages and ages ago, so this is kind of an updated version. But the first one is Revlon Colour Stay. Now I don't tend to use this very often. It's a very heavy coverage foundation, very matte, very long lasting. It's the longest lasting foundation I've ever used, and it is a really nice product, but it's very affordable, which is exactly what we're looking for. It's around the £12 mark. Sometimes you can get it cheaper than that, but it's a great product, and if you've got oily skin or if you need your foundation to last all day long, this is the one for you. Then I've got another one that's quite a long lasting one actually, and this is number 7's Beautifully Matte. Now number 7 have recently repackaged, reformulated, all that kind of thing with their foundations, so it might be slightly different now, but I do really like this foundation. I don't wear it very often because the shade's too dark for me, but it is a really lovely foundation. It's got a really kind of polished finish, but it's got great coverage, so it's a really nice one. And then you knew I was going to mention this, and this is Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. Really beautiful on the skin, really kind of luminous, and just a really great basic foundation. It's not the longest lasting, but it's a really lovely foundation, and I've done a blog post about this which I will link in the description box if you want to go and have a bit more of a read about it. But I love this foundation. I've been using it for about 2 months now, and it's the foundation I tend to go towards every time. I really like it. Then I've got 2 concealers here which are really great. The first one is, you know I'm going to mention this, the Collection 2000, or what they collection now. I don't get what the point of that was. It's just really confusing. But the Lasting Perfection Concealer, and all the writing's rubbed off on this. It's nearly all gone, but I do kind of still manage to use it. I've got it in the shade medium, and this is a great concealer, great for any redness around your nose area. I use it under my eyes. It does crease a little bit, but it's really long lasting, and it's just a really great concealer. And I do actually want to try the foundation version of this as well, because I just want to see how it compares to the concealer, because I love the concealer so much. And then another concealer which is great for under the eyes is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Correcting Concealer, and it's the Radiance and Anti-Fatigue one, and it looks like this. And this is a really nice foundation. It's a very concealer, sorry. It's a very brightening concealer, so it really helps to kind of lift your under eye area and really brighten it up and make you look much more wide awake and that kind of thing. And it's a really nice light kind of formula. So that's a great budget buy. And then I've just got 2 powders here which are both by Rimmel. The first one is a loose setting powder, and it's the Rimmel Silky Loose Face Powder. Now for some reason this is really difficult to get hold of. This is just what it looks like, and it's just a loose powder, but it's very similar in my opinion to the Laura Mercier, is it called the Invisible Powder? I can't remember. I've had the Laura Mercier one before, and I think this is very similar in terms of it's a powder that doesn't translate on the skin. It never looks powdery. It's very finely milled, so it looks really kind of beautifying and mattifying, but not in a chalky sort of way. It's a really lovely finishing powder. And then another powder by Rimmel is the Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder, and this is for shine control, and I just carry this in my handbag. I've actually hit pan on it, but I carry this in my handbag on a daily basis for touch-ups, and it's a nice kind of smooth consistency. It's non-chalky, and it just helps to kind of get rid of that shine that you have if you've got oily skin, or even if you just want to kind of set your makeup up a bit and just make you look a bit more polished. This is a lovely one, and it's around £5, so really great value for money. Then I'm going to move on to bronzers. I didn't include any blushes in this video because a couple of weeks ago I did a video all about my top drugstore blushes, so I'm going to link that in the description box for you to go and have a look at that, because I did kind of a more in-depth chat about the best drugstore blushes, so I thought there was no point in me just talking about the same topic, so I'm going to just link you to that because I think it'll just be easier and it'll save us a bit of time. So I've got 3 bronzers here. The first one is the MUA bronzer in shade number 3, and I love this bronzer. It's a really lovely matte bronzer. It's great for contouring. I'm wearing it as a contour today, and it's just a lovely formula, and I'm really not a fan of shimmery bronzers. Sorry, my hair keeps getting in the way. I'm not a fan of shimmery bronzers, and this is just matte and lovely, and it's £1, so you really can't get much more budget friendly than that. It's great. Then another great one is around £6, and this is the Sleek Contour Kit. This is in medium, which is a bit dark for me. I need to get the light one. But this is what it looks like, and you get a contour powder on one side and a highlighter on the other, and the highlighter isn't that amazing. I don't really rate the highlighter, but the contour is great because it's matte. It's a really true toned dark brown, so you do need quite a light hand with it, but it's got a very kind of natural colour. It's got no red in it or no kind of orangey tones. It's just a very true brown, so it looks really natural on the skin. And then another one that I love is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Bronzing Powder in Universal Sun. I've talked about this a million times, and this is kind of more of a warm tone bronzer. I'm wearing it all over my face today, and it's just a beautiful bronzer. It really helps to give you that kind of sun-kissed look, but in a really kind of pretty, natural way. I love this. And then I'm going eye products. Let's do eye products. So eye products is a little bit of a tricky one, especially when it comes to eyeshadows, because I don't like drugstore eyeshadows. I know a lot of people really rate the Sleek palettes, but to me they're just really powdery and chalky, and I'm not a fan of drugstore eyeshadows really. So I tend to kind of like my MAC shadows, my Urban Decay shadows. I tend to only use those. But just a couple of kind of other types of products. This is the number 7 Stay Perfect Soothing and Brightening Eye Base. And it's just like a cream kind of nudie colour, and I did buy this to try it out as an eyeshadow base, and it doesn't work as an eyeshadow base. It creases really badly, but what I do like using this for is as an under brow highlighter. So if you can see on my brow bone, this is what I'm wearing, and it's just really great because it conceals any tiny little hairs that you might have in between appointments, and it just kind of lightens the area, but not in a really obvious brow highlighter way, because I personally really don't like that look. I don't like a shimmery brow highlighter. I like it to look really natural and just kind of give your brow structure but not be too glaring and in your face. So that's a really good product for that, and I think it's around £5, but if you buy it when you've got those number 7 vouchers, it's about £2, so it's really great value for money. Then a couple of eyeshadows that I do like. I've got here the obligatory Maybelline 24-hour colour tattoo, whatever it's called, and this is just lovely. I'm wearing this all over my lids today, if you can just see there. I'm wearing it all over my lids. It's lovely. It doesn't crease. It's got really good colour payoff. I do wish they did more colours. I think they should do like a kind of skin toned nudie colour, like a matte nude colour. That would be great. Really useful, and they're like £4.99, so really inexpensive. Beautiful formulas, and I do know they're launching a couple more colours that should be out by Christmas time, so hopefully they'll have a nude one in that, but this one is On and On bronze, and I love it. And then 2 matte eyeshadows I've got here, and if I do ever buy drugstore eyeshadows, they do tend to be matte because I feel like they have less fallout. This one right here is lovely, and this is Milk Chocolate by Natural Collection, and it's just a kind of pale kind of cocoa powder colour, you know, like Nesquik, that kind of colour, and I'm wearing that in my crease today very lightly, and it's just a really lovely crease colour, really easy everyday great colour, and it's great if you're travelling because you can just chuck that in your bag and you've just got this tiny little eyeshadow pot. And this is like £1.99, so it doesn't matter if it gets lost. For some reason I think they're £1.79, but yeah, great anyway. And this one is in Crushed Walnut, and this is a great brow powder on my colouring anyway. Looks like that. It's kind of like a cocoa espresso colour, and I've filled my brows in with this today, and it's just a really great one, and again really great carry around with you, and for £1.79, absolutely amazing. Then I've got a couple of mascaras here. The first one isn't a mascara, it's more of a, well, it is a mascara, but it's more of a brow product, and it's the MUA Clear Mascara. Now mine is not clear anymore, it's this really gross brown colour, and this is my old one. I've actually got a new one, but I hadn't checked it because I just wanted to show you it, because my new one's not by MUA. But this is £1, and it's a great brow setter. You just brush it through your brows. I'll show you actually, because I haven't got any on today. Didn't set my brows with anything today. You just brush through your brows, and it just sets your brows in place, doesn't let them move, and it's just a really great product. So I love that, and it's £1. Then mascaras is really a tricky one for me. I've got really unfortunate eyelashes, and I find it really hard to find a mascara that works. So if you have got really bad eyelashes, my favourite one is the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes. And I know Miss Budget Beauty always talks about this one, and I agree, we must have really similar eyelashes, because mine are just really pathetic, sad little excuses for eyelashes. And this is one of the only things that makes them look amazing. It's great to remove, it's long lasting, it's just an absolute dream to use, great all rounder. And then if you have got better eyelashes, because some people, you know, have, and this is a really nice one, and it's the Maybelline Illegal Length Mascara, which looks like this. And this is one of those that's got fibre in the formula, so it's meant to kind of attach fibre particles onto your eyelashes and make them longer and all that kind of thing. I don't know if it really kind of attaches lash fibres onto your face, to be honest. But I do really like it for that kind of natural wide-eyed look, and it isn't the best on my lashes, because like I said, my eyelashes are really bad, so I'm not really the best indication for talking about mascaras, because my eyelashes just aren't the right ones for it. They're just really terrible, and nothing really works for them. But this is nice, it does give you that kind of wide-eyed effect, and if you have got normal lashes, this looks beautiful. My sister uses this, and she's got really nice eyelashes, and it just really opens up your eyes and gives you that kind of wide-eyed effect. It doesn't add much volume, but it just really helps to kind of open and define your lashes. So that's a really nice one for that type of thing. Then lip products. I haven't included very many, and there's a reason for this, because I want to do a full video about my top drugstore lip products, because there are millions that I love, and I didn't want this video to be unnecessarily long. So I've just picked a couple that represent the whole brand or the whole line that I think do great lip products. The first one is a lip balm, and it's this one by I think it's Marks and Spencer's, yeah, this one by Marks and Spencer's, and it's the ingredients sheer nut lip butter. Okay, I'll write down what it's called in the description box, but it's got a really lovely kind of sweet coconutty buttery smell, and it really, really hydrates your lips beautifully. It's a great drugstore lip balm. I know a lot of people love the Carmex one or Blistex, but I just can't, I don't like the feeling of them and that kind of weird, like gluey consistency. I just don't like those. And my favourite lip balm ever is the Nox one, but, or Nukes, or whatever you want to call it, but this one is a really nice inexpensive lip balm too. And then for lip products that I think kind of represent the entire line that are really great, we've got the Collection 2000 or Collection. I'm going to say this every time I mention them now, because I just think it's really funny that they've suddenly decided to change their name. But this is the Cream Puff Moisturising Lip Cream, and this is in Fairy Cakes. This is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and these are just a beautiful formula, kind of really moisturising, lovely texture. And I've made everyone I know get one of these, and everyone loves them. My friend Catherine actually bought one of these when we were shopping, and she loves it now. So Catherine, if you're watching this, we love these, don't we? But they do kind of a nudie one that's really nice as well, and a pink one, but the corally one is my favourite. So they're a great one, and they're around £3. Then the number 17 lipsticks. This one's in the shade Belle. But all the shades that they do are just beautiful, really balmy, glossy, beautiful, beautiful texture. They're amazing lip glosses. They're around £4.59, something like that. I think maybe even cheaper than that. And they're just absolutely beautiful. A really, really, really great lipstick buy, kind of regardless of how much they cost. They're that amazing. Then Revlon lip glosses I love. I'm not a lip gloss wearer. I don't really like lip gloss at all, but Revlon lip glosses are lovely. I love the packaging. I think it's very Chanel-esque. and this one's in Coral Reef, and it's just a really beautiful coral shade, and the texture of these is lovely. Then Rimmel lipsticks. I know they do a lot of different shades. This one just happens to be in Shake Up Pink. But Rimmel lipsticks are really great value for money. They're around £5 or £6, and they're just really great buys. And as I said, I am going to do a more in-depth video about my favourite lip products from the drugstore. So this one is just a representative of the Rimmel lipsticks in general that I like. And then this one is the last one, and it's the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains. These are all really lovely. I've done a full review video of these, so I will put that in the description box for you to go and have a look at. But these are really nice because they're a copy of the Clinique Chubby Sticks, and they're just really easy to apply, really affordable. I think they're about £5.99 at the moment, and then they'll go up to £7.99. So £7.99 is a little bit pricey, but at £5.99 they're great, and they're just a really kind of easy to throw on lip colour, especially great in the winter because of the texture of them. Your hair doesn't get stuck to them and they don't feel heavy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any other recommendations and things that you think are great budget buys, then definitely let me know, and let me know if you would like me to do another video that will be hair care, skin care, nails, maybe, that kind of thing. Best budget buys separately. That'll just include a bit more, because I thought makeup's what most people just want to see, so we'd do makeup in one video. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.